3 million years ago, the African plains came alive with sound, but safety was never on the ground. Australopithecus, small and curious, looked to the trees for refuge from the world below. They were not yet human, but they stood between two worlds, the forest canopy and the open plain. In the night, predators ruled. On the ground, fear never slept. The trees offered safety, comfort, and life, a fortress of leaves and light. Each dawn began with a slow climb down, careful and quiet. The air was filled with danger. Leopards, snakes, and ancient eagles circling above. Their long arms were a bridge to survival, built to grasp, swing, and climb again in an instant. On the ground, fruit, roots, and insects offered food, but never safety. Each meal was a race against time. Their bodies told the story of adaptation. Strong hands, curved fingers, perfect for holding life itself. From their high perch, they watched the grasslands transform beneath them. Storms came fast. The trees swayed but never broke. In the branches, families huddled close, warmth shared in the language of touch. Below, death waited, silent and patient. Night after night, the trees became home, a sky-high village above the chaos. But survival demanded balance. They had to risk the ground to live. Every step below was a gamble, yet curiosity drove them forward. This was life between fear and discovery, a dance played for millions of years. And through that daily struggle, they shaped the path of all who came after. Their world was a mosaic, half forest, half open savanna. Here, only those who adapted could survive the shifting land. Australopithecus learned to read the ground, to sense change before it struck. When danger came, the trees stood waiting, the only promise of safety. Each branch told a story, of instinct, of memory, of survival. Insects filled the air, a constant hum, a feast for small hands. They gathered fruit by feel and sound, trusting the rhythm of nature. Some days, storms carried food closer, wind-blown gifts from higher branches. Other days, hunger drove them lower, closer to the unseen. A rustle in the grass could end everything. They relied on eyes and ears, sharp, alert, always searching. Their sense of balance was life itself. Tree nests became their sanctuary, a place of rest and renewal. They built high, above danger, above the noise. Every evening, the same ritual: climb, settle, listen, wait. At night, the forest sang, the calls of 100 unseen lives. They slept close, warmth shared in still air. Above the ground, they were safe for now. Each dawn repeated the same quiet courage. Life in the trees was not escape, it was adaptation. Each tree became its own world, shelter, ladder, and larder in one. Branches shaped their muscles, their bones, their balance. Gravity was an old enemy. One mistake could end a lineage. But experience carved wisdom, which branch to trust, which to avoid. Mothers carried young close, each heartbeat a promise of survival. They groomed, comforted, and warned, a quiet language before words. Fear bonded them, touch taught them. Their days were written in patterns of light, from dawn's chill to sunset's heat. They ate the forest's gifts, figs, roots, termites, eggs. Every bite was knowledge of what heals, what harms. When fruits were gone, they turned to tools simple but revolutionary. A stick became an extension of the hand, the first whisper of technology. Though crude, it was enough to bridge instinct and invention. Change was happening, unseen, but unstoppable. The forests were thinning. The plains were spreading. Each drought tested what they could endure. Rain meant life, but the rains came late. They waited in silence, hearts echoing the rhythm of thunder. In every storm, they remembered the trees were their shield, the canopy, their fortress, their cradle, their sky. But even the trees could not stand forever.
Homo habilis, a hominin species that lived from approximately 2.8 to 1.5 million years ago.